Yes, Primavera P6 is not important if you want to become a planning engineer. Yes, I repeat it again. Do not start learning Primavera P6 if you want to become a planning engineer for Gulf region. Well, my name is Engineer Waqas Ahmad and I'm into this field, into this business since last 15 years while serving on oil and gas mega projects in Gulf region, and I'm going to teach you the real meaning of a planning engineer. Many people, they are freshers, they are mid career level engineers. When they come to know that there are many big salaries, white collar job and very growing job career, they start searching how to become a planning engineer. Stay till end of today's video so that I can guide you properly, professionally and logically that how you can create yourself or your career as a planning engineer. Just stay away from this confusion that I'm going to become a planning engineer by only learning Primavera P6. It's not the truth I'm going to share with you in next 5 to 10 minutes. So this is gonna be very important, informative and awareness oriented video. So when I started my job career, I was going through the same situation. I was hired one of the oil and gas company and I was fed up by that field engineer job, because at that time I came to know that if I will continue like a site engineer or field engineer, I will not ended up anywhere. Like, my salary increments, my white collar job dreams, my office job dreams, right? Head office job oriented kind of things. Everybody is taking these things, desires in their mind, right? But when I came to know that if I'm going to learn Primavera P6, I will become a planning engineer. So then I quickly enrolled myself back in 2010 and 11 in Primavera P6 classes. I learned that and I started applying for the jobs. But I got rejections and rejections. Why? Then I realized, I came across few my seniors, field oriented people, that Primavera P6 is only a tool to which we call PMIS, Project Management Information System. So then I realized, what should I do? I need to pass those job interviews. Just whenever you are going to start learning Primavera P6, just this is tip from my side, from my experience, just keep this thing in your mind that you have to appear in job interview and there you have to prove yourself that you have been working as a planning engineer, because nobody is going to give you a fresh opportunity and neither you will be agreeing on this thing. Like, I will be starting after my 3 years field experience, I'm going to start planning engineer position from a scratch level, right? So here comes the real industry based tip. Before jumping on the keyboard, operating Primavera P6, commands, functions, it's very mandatory. You should aware about the things like what it sounds like a project. Just try to understand what are the projects, what are the operations. Just develop your concepts, your knowledge, your awareness. Like, if your career path is dealing with road construction projects, then what are the road construction projects? After planning, how they will be converted into easy to go strategy. If you are working as a refinery guy, you are working in maintenance world, you are working on oil and gas projects, how those projects will be look like once they will be planned, once they will be scheduled, right? So that practical approach, like if I talk about project planning control, if I talk about project management, like project work management, to which we call scope management as well, time management, cost management, resource management, risk management, quality management, reporting management. So all these things come on the first line before entering into Primavera P6 learning zone. First, you need to go through all these concepts. Just go by paper that how companies are going to decide the timeline for that project, estimation of the time, how they are going to define the logics, sequence of the activities, right? So these are the important and first priority kind of things you have to understand. Project management, and the second important thing, your on ground sequence of activities, like product development, road construction project, what are the stages, phases, deliverables are involved to deliver, to complete that project. And the third important thing, how this complete data will be integrated. Like, if I'm going to become a planning engineer and my goal is to be planning engineer for any pipeline construction project, then I need to understand that pipeline project is sectioned in 4 different zones. there are different deliverables like civil works, then mechanical fabrication works, then mechanical welding works. So all these stages, how they will be segregated with respect to timeline, how much time will be consumed there, how much cost, resources, that is data development. And now onward, this data will be putting or loading into the Primavera P6 to create different kind of reporting system like project scheduling, like how different kind of stakeholders are going to use that certain document, to which we call project schedule, right? You can see that project schedule on screen. That is how Primavera P6 is going to prepare a very dynamic project scheduling. There is critical path method, there is a timeline, specified dates are there, so that every person who is part of that project, or any entity organization who's part of that project, will be having a clear picture. So you can see there are cash flows, there are resource list is there, there are many things we can. So that is how we can use our intellect, our concepts of planning, scheduling, data development into Primavera P6. Primavera P6 is only providing us the platform for data integration, and concept will be driven by our understanding of project management and scheduling concepts, right? So all those people who are only relying, I'm going to understand, grip on Primavera P6 and I will become a planning engineer. No, dear. You will become a data entry operator. You need to understand planning, scheduling, concepts, industry-based processes like EPC, shutdown, and then most important thing, contract. Contract is a legal binding between different stakeholders like client, consultant, and contractor. It's the document which is going to highlight their responsibilities, project salient features, when project is going to start, it's going to finish, its contractual milestones, payment methods, specifications, risk amendments, and many other things. So as a planning engineer, you should take all those things. So I emphasized on the early part of today's video that you have to prove yourself in job interviews that you have been previously working as a planning engineer. So if you are going by this roadmap, learning planning engineer, like adding all the sub skills, right, then you are going to prove yourself. But on the other hand, just imagine if you are only familiar with Primavera P6 and you are in front of job interviewer, they are not going to give you that opportunity. So I hope you can understand. If you have any further query, might be possible I missed any part which is going on in your mind, because over here it's one way, right? So you can make it two way. If you are going to write there in the comment area, I will go through your comments, and if I missed anything, your confusion is still there, I will be addressing in my next video. Write there planning engineer, so that maximum people can have this video to watch, and that is your support. And before signing off this video, I would request you people to subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.